Go lay down, Jack. That's bullshit. Huh. Crick. Hello, Barbie. Hey, Grandpa. What's going on? Hope you're having a great evening. After show live, I'm charging up my knife. There we go. Now y'all can see it. No, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. It glows in the dark. That's some sweet reactive camo. It's pretty cool. TPK, Appalachian Ridge Runner. There you go. Which I used to live in the Appalachian Mountains, so what fitting could that be? Straighten everything up there a wee bit. Right. What's going on? What?
Show that again. I'm going to show you something.
Well, I know, Barb.
Well, you're showing to show your peoples.
I don't have peoples. Bees has peoples.
No, you have real people.
I have real peoples.
Put it in front
I
of
was
them.
talking to Grandfather.
Okay, well, put it in front of there. You can show them how it glows.
Well, yeah, but it's not as bright as it should. Well, I guess it is. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. That was from Lefty. Lefty sent me this because he was showing people how to do his giveaways and was doing a practice giveaway, and my name popped up, and he goes, "Well,
Hi, guys.
here's Barbie."
I'm not staying. I'll be back in a little bit.
Ground Fox said, "Hi, Barbie."
I know. I'll be back in a few.
Bye, Barbie. And anyway, he was doing a practice giveaway to show people how to do. He does his giveaways, and my name popped up, and then he was like, "Well, I can't, do that to Rolf," and blah blah blah. Led to that knife. Really nice knife. Really cool. 15 of us already. Oh, by the gods. What's going on? It's Friday night, guys. What do you want to do? Let's throw down. Dance Fiverr. What's going on? We're going to dance, Barbie? All right, well, come on back then. Whoop, whoop. What is the green handle? Kaiser? No, that's that Tenable. The Bomber. It's a sweet knife. Almost a 1/4 inch of steel. And full titanium backspacer. $70. And it flicks several different ways. It's really good action on it. I mean, look at that. Just floating right on. Well, that was a little quick because of my angle. But, yeah. I mean, you can't beat that. $70. Steel, because I know you're going to ask that next. D2. Well, we should have known that, right? Being that big a steel. And then, of course, we all know what that one is. That's my girl. I went all the way to the Blade Show, basically, just for this knife. And the action on it is so sweet. I mean, it's quiet. It's almost like it has a, what are you doing to me? It's never done that before. Anyway, that's me. It's almost like it has a silencer.
Another Marco's in there.
Marco! What's going on, brother?
No, not your Marco.
Not my Marco? Oh, okay. Well, Marco Medina. Carbon fiber. Yes, that's carbon fiber and titanium. The blue is titanium. This is carbon fiber. And then we have a titanium clip with carbon fiber inlays. New breed, EDC.
They just joined in April, so.
Okay. Greg Vanderlip, what's going on, brother?
Great.
Loser. Yes, sir. Late night with Rolf. Now we get to have fun. This thing is so primo, man. It's long. And it even looks like a wing. Like if anybody hunts and you like take a turkey down and you pluck the feathers from a turkey wing, yeah, that's kind of what you're going to get. But she's a beaut. Really nice knife. Let's see what's going on here. Henry G. Dark Angel. Hello, how are you? Selling knives? No, sir. We're reviewing knives and just talking bullshit between us guys about knives and, you know, just chilling out, throwing down, whatever. Notifications, violations, dedicated. End the live stream to avoid 3-1 suspension. Outstanding. Hey, Barb. You're a mod, correct? There you go. I don't have time to do everything. Venture Fitty, what's going on, brother? Be shady. No problem, Dark Angel. I'll wait for a few more of you to get in here, and then we'll discuss, of course, the obvious Blade Show. Thanks, Barb. Have fun hosing yourself now. Hell yeah. Hoser. Anybody remember that movie from the, was it late 70s or very, very early 80s? Strange Brew, Rick Moranis and Doug Dude, whatever the hell his name was. That was funny as hell. And what was funny is I lived up there at the time, right below Buffalo. And we used to go to Canada all the time. Venture 50. Yeah, I seen that, bro. That's really cool. Yeah, you hit some big numbers, man. Sweet. Nah, don't come into my stream, B, and be saying hi to Barbie. No. There ain't no boobies in the stream. Just fucking with y'all. B Shady's hollering for you. Dudes, we had a great time at Blade Show, man. And, you know, we never been. So it was like, where do you go? How do we get there? Where's this pit everybody keeps talking about? We meet after Blade Show. You know, we learned our ways. But, you know, it was, the first day was a learning experience. Second day was, okay, we're going to do something now. And the third day was, yeah, we got to do something now. But Saturday night was the biggest deal of all. We ran into many, many, many outstanding gentlemen that make knives by hand, by sea, by land, by air, whatever. We're going to have an exciting few months coming to the channel, mainly to Barbie's channel. This is just, you know, the late night channel. But yeah, we made some great Barbie made some great connections. Some prototypes haven't been seen yet to some American knife companies and their message to us. And it's kind of funny the way it came out, but Sunday, if you guys tune into Sunday to Barbie's at 5 p.m. Eastern time, you're going to hear a really interesting story that is backed up by live video. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Seth didn't set us back about. Okay, you're talking to Barbie. Everybody's talking to Barbie. Okay. 12, 6, 11 likes. Well, that's cool. But yeah, the pit is where everything happens. You can go up there all day long to the tables and talk to people. And they're going to be, genuine, generous. They're trying to get their product across. But the strangest things happen. Nothing happened by walking up to a table saying, "Hi, I'm Rolf Robertson," or "I'm Barbie EC girl." It happened in really weird situations like you didn't expect. What up, Rob? Robert Willoughby. Loki. Loki has a badass knife. Is that the same Loki? Or is that the other Loki? Is this the Loki that has the badass knife that gave it to Caleb to take the blade show? The fixed blade? Yes. Okay. That's all I needed to know. It's a badass knife, bro.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, Lord Loki. There we go. Okay. Yep, that's you. Badass knife, bro. Really. I spent all weekend with it. So, yeah. I kind of hope somebody picks it up. Maybe a little smaller version for a production deal. Whatever you got going on. But, that needs to be out there. It does. Rolf said in another stream that Barb hooked up with 2 people, but I didn't think he meant anyway. So no, she really hooked up 2 people. That's how you get knives. It's Hollywood, dude. No, I'm just fucking kidding. Now they were like totally off the wall, dude. It was like you're standing there smoking a cigarette. "Hi, I'm so and so. How are you doing tonight?" "Oh, well, blah blah blah." And then next thing you know, you find out they're the owner of a company. And they're like, "Oh, we'd really like to get our stuff out, to YouTube and stuff. Hold on a minute. We'll be right back, And it's just wild. It was nuts. It was fast paced from the time we got there to the time we left. It was just 90 miles an hour, everything.
You tell the story.
What's up, Jim? How's it going, brother? Howdy, Congan. I can't even say that word. Ichabod Scruggs. How you doing tonight, bro? Bo is a badass with his knife flex. Okay, cool. Robert Willoughby. Who's being a smart ass? Are you yelling at me or somebody else? Anyway. So what y'all been up to? I'm not going to ask what you're carrying because I've been seeing it all day throughout the live. So put all that to bed. Of course, y'all seen what's going on over in the Middle East, correct? Now, this isn't politics. This is current events. Let's put it that way. Current events. Y'all see what's going on with what Israel did, right? Well, if anybody's interested in that kind of thing on Facebook, I happen to have a group that's been around for a couple years. It's called the War Room. And I get things before CNN can lie about it. Let's put it that way. I got a bunch of people out in the field and that work for the people stuff things and yeah. But anyway, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, head over to Facebook and it's called, what the hell is it called? War Room? No, Ravens War Room. That's what it is. Ravens War Room on a Facebook group. Yeah, we've been covering live videos. I got live video going on right now. Yeah, Ravens War Room. You're a little late there, girl. But yeah, if anybody's interested in what's going on and give you an extra 5 minutes to get to your bunker, that's probably the channel you need to be watching. Anyway, back to real life. Blade Show is killer, dudes. I can't even describe it. I've done concerts, I've done festivals, I've done shit. I mean, come on, man. I've done a lot of shit in my life through the military and everything else. This was totally mind-blowing. The friendliness, for one. There wasn't one person I met with a bad attitude. Not one. And Donnie, let me tell you about Donnie. We got in a hotel room Friday night, and Donnie hit up Derek for real. Said, you guys make it in? We're like, yeah, we're over here. Yeah, just got in, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me come on over. And we was outside the hotel at the smoking area there for a good 3-4 hours, something like that, and looking through all Donnie's knives and everything. You know, this is before Blade Show. It was cool, dudes. Every one of them knives were like something you'd pick out of a box from Kaiser, or I'm not even, I probably shouldn't even said that. I mean, something extravagant. These things were so cool. So the action was so sweet on them. And, you know, he sold every one but one lefty. So that was cool. But yeah, just hanging out with Donnie and his brother. Man, it was a good time. We had Bando Picks there. Barbie was there. Caleb was there. Derek for real was there. There was a couple other people there. Because some of us stayed in all the same hotel room. But man, I just knew it was going to be a great time when that happened. It was really, really cool. Brown Sugar, Dwayne Letterman, what's going on? Glad you guys come in. Really am. Now you get to hear the war stories about something you probably don't even hear about because you're going to go, man, I wish I was there and I wish everybody quit talking about it. Because I would be the same way probably. Yeah, you bastards. You got to go to Blade Show. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'll tell you what was one of my favorite pickups, so I'm going to show it to you here in 2 seconds as soon as I get off. My new NAFS Lander 6. This thing is cool, dudes. It's a real knife. It's 2 inches long. Well, maybe 3. The Lander 6. They had these things marked down Sunday, $6 a piece. I bought one of each color. Some for giveaways, which some have already been given away to those who know who they are for the support that they gave us to go to Blade Show. But yeah, these things are cool. Yeah, it's a little knife, but it's like, I mean, it's a real knife. I mean, it's really, really sharp. And, oh yeah, I forgot. It's been many years. Yeah. Good action. Yeah, I got to talk to Ben. It was funny. Me and Barbie were standing there. And I was looking at him. He was looking at me. I looked at him. He looked at me and he walks over and he goes, do you want me to answer a question? I said, Ben, no, I'm just with Barbie EDC girl and I figured you two could talk. And then he walked right over and did an interview with her. I mean, like, put his arm around her, he was a great guy, man. He really was. Tired, but a great guy. Mick, what's going on, bro? Any scorpions kick your ass lately? You know what's going to do it next? Black Widow. don't leave your shoes outside, bro, especially in Arizona or wherever you live out in the Southwest. But yeah, I mean, Kenman, what a card. We were doing a live out in front of the main entrance to the main hall, not the little hall, but the main hall. we're just doing our live and shit. And he just come over, grabs the live. Hey, it's Kenman. They stole me, just went off. It was just one thing after another. It was so fast paced. You finally get done with that deal and you'd walk in, boom, there would be like Javon or somebody, a knife maker, a knife company, or you've talked to before and they've never seen you face to face. And it was just nuts, dude. It was like crazy. I'm just reading chat. I didn't die. It's cool. But anyway, as far as pickups, I got 2 knives. That was it. I got the wingspan, which I had to track loot down for. But this thing is so sweet, man. I'm not a bling guy, but this thing, when I first saw it months ago, when he first started like talking about it and drawing, he showed the drawings on his CAD and everything. The lines is what did it for me. The way it just swoops and that line on the blade continues. That's what did it for me. I mean, and the color, the combination of the color. Once I got it in my hand, and Caleb's the same way. Caleb got one too, same time I did. And they're both the same. They are just so light, and you have to put one in your hand. That's all. And jimping. Look at the jimping. Way out yonder. Got finger holes. Look where you can go with that thing. Mark, you did a hell of a job on this, and I've told you this 1,000 times. And I'm not just being a dick and trying to blow smoke up your ass, but it's a beautiful knife. Nothing wrong with that one. And I got a tater skin from Rough Rider. It's a 3-blade pocket knife. They had stacks of these things and other styles. Actually, I had like 2 or 3 styles of a tater skin, like a large version, which is what this is, and then a medium, and then a small version. And then they had foxes. They had white fox, a winter fox or something. But they had stacks of these things on the table for $9. I couldn't be, the only thing I found wrong with this is right there. You see where the grinder belt kind of hit the blade there? But other than that, fit and finish, excellent. They got a liner between the micarta and the bolster, and it comes around the back side of the micarta, and then comes back out again at the back side of the pommel. And there is no gapping whatsoever. I just can't find a T driver that fits these screws. I don't know what's up with that. But that's for another day. But that's what I got. And a bunch of these dudes. Where'd he go? There he is. Penguins. And a bunch of these guys. And a whole shitload of stickers. Rolf, what? I just seen my name. Hold on. Back up. Mick Ranger. Rolf Robinson. It's so awesome to get an eye of the issue. Yeah. I mean, really, it is. I've been talking to everybody in the live streams. I don't care what channel you're watching. Mainly in Lou's channel, of course. But I've been talking to him for over 6 months about that knife. It's just the lines on that thing is phenomenal, for one. And now that I have it in my hand, it's butter. That thing is butter. You don't have to take everything apart, Rolf. Come on, this isn't half the fun, Jim. Shit.
How much was the wingspan? You said.
Okay, that's a blem, and I already know what the blem is.
Yeah.
But they were $1.20. Yeah.
Are those penguins from the QSP booth?
Yeah, we hit them up a couple times on the penguins. We have penguins.
Right. Yeah.
What are you doing? Ah, there you go.
There's a couple others in here.
Ahoy! Well, do what you got to do, man. You know what's going on. Yeah, there's one right there.
I
Bottom
just got
check.
him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he hasn't written again.
Well, how come he's not?
But he needs to be.
Yeah, that one.
No, I already got him.
Oh, hold on a minute. We have technical
Nothing.
difficulties.
God. You can't even see what we're doing. Stop.
I know they can't see what we're doing. I'm just having fun.
Fishing Life says sup.
Sup, fishing life?
Fishing
Fish for life. Sorry.
Fishing for life.
Her finger was in the way.
I already did.
Oh.
See?
See?
You know?
See? All right, we're back now.
Hi, Mick. What's up, brother?
Hi, Barbie. I'm a Barbie
didn't
girl.
spend that much on
Barbie.
Knives at Blade Show. I guess the rest of your budget went to Barb's Corona tab.
No, I went to Barbie's knives. She has 12. I have 2. Seriously, ask her. She has 12 knives. I have 2. I'm the producer. That's what my job is. I'm just doing this for fun.
No worries, Mick. He said, ouch, I got hit by a wrench. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah.
Duck. Hope you had your helmet on.
Yeah. Holy mackerel's right, Lou. Well, I bought a few, I won a few, and I got donated a couple.
Yeah, come in Sunday. There's some good stories.
Yeah.
Really American-made stories.
No worries, Lord Loki. Loki.
That's a nice knife he's got. I hope it does get out there. I'd like to buy it.
I know, right, Mick? I got lots of swag. I mean, I got hundreds and hundreds of stickers and
at least for Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but of course Sunday I'm gonna have a whole bunch of swag to be given out on maybe some swag giveaway.
Just a swag? Well, you can't just do just swag.
Oh. Yeah. I can do 3 swag giveaways.
Oh, Blade Show stuff? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Just to give, the Blade Show stuff that you can't really get anywhere else.
Maybe.
Whatever. It's up to you. I know I got a hat.
Call of Duty fan. Are those made out of real carbon?
Call of Duty what?
He said it's Call of Duty fan. He said, are they those made out of real carbon?
I have what is made out of real carbon?
Are they made out of it? He said.
There's knives, there's penguins. What's made out of real carbon?
Are those made out of real carbon? I don't know.
That's what I'm asking.
Okay, I know you're probably talking about the knives, but
carbon steel? Yeah, there and a lot of other things. There's some really expensive steel sitting
I
here.
knew you would get the hookup bars.
But it was.
We from New York, New Jersey, we know how to work a room. You got that right.
But it was unintentional.
No, it wasn't.
In a way. Especially
You don't know what I was thinking when I was
Especially
speaking.
the bald-headed guy.
I'm talking about Mr. Chavez.
That's what I'm talking about.
He ain't bald.
Well, yeah, he is.
Well, may I post my YouTube page? Yeah, go for it, Loki.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Help.
It's a stand-up. It might not come in, but they can just see it and go.
Yeah, it won't come up like it does on a regular live. Like I said, this live's just for me and to have fun with y'all.
Let's get a closer look at that pocket watch Lou said.
Pocket watch. No problemo.
He collects those too.
Yeah, actually, it was running until I left for a blade show. Now I gotta get a new battery. Yeah.
Stop, bro.
Oh, it is
Brian
kind of.
knows exactly how to
Wait, it is taking.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to put up your channels, go for it.
And I ran into this gentleman, and he gave me one of his little poker chips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a little conversation between me, him, Caleb, Barbie, outside.
And Angel.
An angel. Not Mark's angel, but a totally different angel that comes into the chat.
A man.
A man, not a woman. Yeah.
Thanks, Mick.
Now see what happened. Just put that over there for now. Let's see. No, I got other stuff. I got the naps. I got the tater skin. I got the wingspan. This came in the mail the day before we left for Blade Show. And of course, you've all seen the Tenable Bomber. She's a beast. Almost a 1/4 inches thick. And of course, the concept bison. My fault.
And the lanyard beads that Caleb made us.
Yep. Some lanyard beads that Caleb made. What else do we bring on? Oh, yeah. And I got this neck knife that I actually won about 3 months ago in a giveaway. But I ran into the YouTuber that gave it away, and I said, just bring it to Blade Show.
Which is?
This thing is sweet. Brando Picks.
Bando Picks.
And, yeah, this thing's sweet. Very, very sharp. Very slicey. Yeah, it's kind of a decal looking thing, but
that's right, Mick.
You know how the knife world goes. And speaking of decal, they were really generous.
Lou.
Once they found out I was in the military, they threw us a bunch of shirts.
Lou said Mopai's gonna be jealous of his nails.
Well, Mopai was with us.
Read Mix. You didn't read it.
If you're gonna spend that travel money to get to the show, you can't get and it is because you're slow down. Yeah, exactly.
How many people's in here?
Love on your streams.
There's more people than that in here. Okay, there's 20 people in here.
Mick Ranger.
19 likes.
19 likes and only 5 people. All right.
19. You want to show them what I gave you for Father's Day?
Yeah, go ahead, Barb.
Do you want to show them? Wait. Show
Well,
them.
then you're going to have to tell them the story.
Well, that story's okay. We can tell that one.
Anybody know who these guys are? There's a story with it. Yeah, it was a pretty cool live, Mick. It really was. It's the Talos.
So this one was given to me at Blade Show. And of course, Rolf really fell in love with it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, loser. That's when it happened.
Rolf fell in love with it. So for Father's Day, that's what he got.
Exactly. Yeah, we were just outside having a cigarette. And this guy introduced himself, and we introduced him on the live. And yeah, check out this thing. It's not integral, but it's one piece.
It's a good blade mix. It.
There's no standoffs, nothing.
Right, Coxie? Yeah.
But it does, answer the questions while I'm doing this, because I can't do both. This thing is smooth, man.
He was cool.
But yeah, he's a cool dude. But you know, one of the things he said, he's like,
it's smooth too.
Make sure you take it out of the box work with it for a little bit, and if there's anything wrong, we'll get you another one. That way you don't have to review a bad one. Because they're, I guess, produced, but this is all American. They're made in Mississippi. They built
Just like Legion Steel.
like the name of the company says, Defiant 7. They all worked for Chinese companies at one time or whatever and left that whole bullshit behind. And they got a shop in Mississippi. And when they come up with a design,
No doubt, Mick.
this is what they produce. American made stuff. And this one
Mick said if I was at the show, I would have been hanging out with you guys.
hell yeah, you would have been.
Lou said Defiant 7 is made up of 2 guys who broke off from another company.
Right.
Which I remember him saying that.
Right, he did say that.
But I can't remember which company.
Yeah, we were having. Oh, this is Magna Cut too, by the way.
Jim said, and ATTN to detail. Attention to detail.
Yep. But
they are MS too.
Yeah, it was really cool. It just happened out of nowhere. Nowhere. And I'm gonna let Barbie tell you about what happened Sunday on her live. This happened Saturday night at the pit.
And then Sunday before we left.
Right before everything was shutting down.
It was shut down. We were leaving. I went back inside to get Derek.
And she met a gentleman that you all know. And I'll let her tell her story. Yeah.
Got to tune in Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time to find that out.
Which weekend?
What hotel?
Do you need oil?
Say what hotel did we stay at? It was the Sonata.
It's like 15 to 20. Well, 20 minutes away.
It's a very warm setting.
It's north.
It's almost like it was an apartment building. It looked like it didn't look like a hotel. Of course, the front entry did, but the building itself looked like a townhouse apartment.
Yeah,
building.
it was way north
really
of Atlanta
nice.
in a really shopping district area. To where you park your car and walk and do all these high profile shops and stuff.
And it cost to me, it was expensive.
It was expensive.
I could have went to the Holiday Inn and paid at least $100 cheaper.
But it was cool.
Yeah,
it was. It was a great place. I would recommend it to anybody else. Just do your homework and pay early. Because you can reserve a room. That's not a problem. But it may be $89 when you reserve it a night. But when you get there, it might be $150 a night because there's a baseball tournament. Yeah, we found that out. So anyway, prepay for your room through a travel agency to where you get a really good deal and you'll be fine. But yeah, really sweet knife. I am overjoyed. Thank you, Barbie.
You're welcome, Rolfie.
I did do a lot of work for you, though. 3 days in a row. I followed her around with a backpack on.
Actually, I followed you. Look at the videos.
Okay, she followed me around.
Lou said, "Oh, puke."
Yeah, right. I'm about ready to puke myself.
Talking like we were talking.
I know what he was talking about. What hotel did you stay? Okay. Oh, okay. It'll go in a second.
That means it's right.
Why is my chat frozen up? Because why?
Nobody's talking.
Well, hurry up and talk.
Say something. Anything.
Damn it, man.
Anything, something at all. Did you see Loki wrote?
Did I see what?
It's nice to see American made. I took a lot of pride working for Shed Knives. Also all American made materials.
Oh, there we go.
Not reading your stuff.
Damn.
Okay.
Isn't there? Where's that thing at? Where you?
I pray to make it the Blaze show somehow, someday. That'd be cool, Loki. We'd like to meet you.
Well, your work made it there. Everybody that handled it loved it. I'm not lying. Every time I was with Caleb and he would show it to somebody.
Mick, it was Caleb. He said who was in charge of wrangling Derek. Well, kind of. It was mostly Caleb. Trying to get a hold of him.
No, it was cool. Everything's good. Outstanding, man. All four of us.
The rock. Yeah.
What?
Did I think that the rock toll Gen R was a little heavy. A little, yeah.
Yes, it is. And that's why I have.
Hey, Dane, what's up, brother?
What's going on, Dane? And that's why we have. And I told them about it, and they sent me this.
Loki said, I really can't thank him enough. Yeah, Loki, he's a good dude. He really is.
The one-sided version. You know, where you just, I mean, basically this thing fit in your little pouches. Everything has everything on it that the regular rock tool's got, except for the pliers. You got your blade, which you can get an M390. And actually, they emailed me, Saturday night, all night?
Yeah.
Because they were like, something about the video that we made. And then like, but wait, we have an update. And I'm like, well, hey, my blade show, I'm going to show your stuff around at the pit tonight. And I did. And everybody I did show it to, they were like, we've never heard of these people before. And so I hope I did them some good. And I did some shorts and everything else about them. But yeah, this one's a lot lighter. This one's.
He says that VG10? Yeah.
Yeah, this is VG10. And it's got, a lock, just like the regular version. And you got your driver, your bit thing. And it snaps and locks, interchangeable. Put your T6s, your T8s, whatever in it.
Why is that saying you only have 13 people and mine saying you have 20?
Because my phone, for some reason, both my phones, even my new phone and, this is my new phone, don't show up. Even Ron Crow was talking about earlier today. He didn't even know how many were in his live. It's something that glitch with.
No, wait, it's right. I flicked up and back.
So we have 13 people.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
There was 20.
Whatever.
This guy's got 241.
But yeah.
252 likes. Where's fucking Gen X, bitch?
Okay, whatever. But yeah, I mean, you get your own beds and throw them in there. It doesn't come with the bits other than what you see right here. Oh. Nope, that's the other end. Okay. It's got a 3-step lock,
Free
just
Palestine.
basically like.
Fuck Palestine.
Yeah. If you're going to say that shit on my channel, get off now.
Yeah, go suck
Go away. Go away.
Eat a big D.
There's no such thing as Palestine, by the way.
No, they're just pale and drink Stein.
And but yeah, right. They're they fit right in these.
Fuck the Palestinians.
Jesus.
Exactly, bro.
These kind of bags here. They fit right in there, no problem.
All is well. What's up, William?
Arm Basel. What's going on, brother?
William.
Yeah, I like this version. But anyway, they wrote me back Saturday night saying they have a new. This is titanium coated. The next ones are coming out with M390 and titanium this and carbon fiber that. But yeah, it's good. This is cheap. The actual full version was on sale on Amazon for like $19, $18 a month ago. I think this one runs right about $15, $16. And you can't beat it. You just really can't beat it for what you get.
Lou said, I discovered a problem with the Gen R scissors. The spring bar's tendency to pop out of a line with repeated usage is very disappointing.
Okay, well that's something I've overlaid.
Looking to upgrade my front and rear turn signals, Cogworks, and custom dynamics.
Well, I hope you get that done. This has the scissors, and I screwed up on the Gen R because I couldn't get the spring at all to work. Because right here it is, and you push it into the notch, and then you're like, Tom, and it's not working. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Well, you got to snap it. Once you snap it, oh yeah, then she works all day. Now, as you can see, and Lou might have a point. I've cut paper. I've cut a little bit of cardboard, like beer thin cardboard, like you'd get out of a 12-pack or something. But I haven't had a problem since I snapped it back. And then it has a lock, of course, just like a knife. But yeah. Hey, I'm putting it through the tests. It passed all my tests. and I'm kind of rough on shit. So maybe it just was a funky one. Oh, there goes the bottom of the box. Well, maybe not. Huh? No way. Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you really going to show them that?
Yeah.
You can't show them that.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you have a point.
He'll be back in 5 minutes.
Hold on. I got to pee anyway. Mark is going to take over for a minute.
I'll show you one of the knives I won. Kenman's going to shipwreck it for me. Whenever I get my ass in gear and get it to him. Okay, upgrade my friend. I'm getting there. And it's Kershaw. Kershaw. It's the Kershaw. All right, here we go. Yeah, Kenman's gonna shipwreck it for me, make it look badass. That's right. You guys get to see it here first. It's a pretty nice blade. Heck yeah. It is interesting looking. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, he's gonna shipwreck it for me. He told me to send the whole thing. He's gonna do something. Who knows? Isn't that cool, though, guys? A brass from the past. Yeah, right, Lou. Now I'll keep on his ass. I don't play like that. You know, send it back. I'm getting a bus ticket. And then he gonna. Oh, that felt weird. It was kind of grindy trying to push it over. But yeah. It's a pretty nice knife. Guess you want to see what the blade says. Okay, of course it says Kershaw. And then it says focus. There you go. Yeah, right. There's a couple people that are left-handed in this knife community. And it's cool. And the only reason why it's so hard to find anything like that is because there's too many right-handers. Not enough left-handers. I know left-handers that wrote on paper at school and they wrote beautifully. But I know a lot of left-handers that write really crappy. But yeah. It was a pretty nice win. I love it. It was that cup thing where you throw those damn ping pongs in there. I won that one. I won that fox that I put up on my shorts yesterday, I think. Yeah, I won that one. I think I won. No, and I bought one. Yeah. Which I'll show you guys Sunday.
What's this?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, Loki.
What's that?
He's a lefty. And we were talking about how I know some people with left hand that can write really pretty.
Right.
Most of them are kind of scratchy and like different. And he said, I can't write, but I can draw, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, drawing is really different. It's a lot different than writing.
Yeah, I've met a few people, especially military. This Amber Deck.
Sunday. I want immediate gratification. Told him he's got to wait till Sunday.
You got to wait till Sunday, man. That's it.
Yep. The more you come in, the more people come in, the better it's going to be. Plus, I'm going to have a couple little giveaways. And that's our secret tonight.
Yeah, it's just
Until
our
Sunday.
secret. We're not even going to say we're going to have a giveaway,
Yeah, there's like literally.
but if you're
Oh,
here,
we're back to 19 people.
we're having a giveaway.
It's still working.
All right.
19 people.
All right, back to 12 people.
Well, who the heck's in here? Because we're only talking to Lou and
Oh,
me.
his face or YouTube. You
And
can't
Loki.
trust any of this stuff.
Yeah, you can. Okay, 19 people. Where are you all at?
I'm
Are you
right
guys just looking at
by
me?
Played hockey lefty. All right. Cool, Mick.
I scored a 92
Gratification.
on my Asper, but was denied. Died to open heart surgery when I was
Ask for that.
21.
Okay, Loki.
Oh, damn.
Well, bro, that ain't cool. But not a bad score. I don't even know what I scored because I already knew what I was going to do anyway.
He was just saying that he had to have open heart surgery when he was 21. I had to remember to go to church
I read it.
early on Sunday so I don't miss your stream, Barb. Cool.
Brown sugar.
You never miss my stream. What's up, sugar?
She says, we here.
We here.
We here.
We're here. We're here. We're here to drink your beer.
Yeah. What's the name of that
Or
band?
you could just send me
it's
free stuff.
pirate metal. What? Or you could just send me free stuff. William, you say it all the time in all the chats. And how far has that gotten you? Have you got any free stuff?
Hey, William, I'll send you a...
William, we got you
I'll
covered,
send
bro.
you a swag, nice swag, fat swag,
Yeah.
swag pack.
We got you covered. We thought about people while we were gone. What, you think we're just going to leave y'all out? We know who's done what and what's done who.
Yeah, we know who does stuff for us.
Hoy.
Yeah. Y'all know that what you do for us, we do back, or even if you don't do it and we really enjoy being around you.
Or if you're just funny.
Yeah, we just...
We like to have fun.
What
We
comes
recognize.
around- what comes around goes around,
We
right?
recognize. No problems. I wish I had a lot of money though. We took $2,000 and it was bare. Put it this way, that's skimming the top.
But we came home with $60 though.
Yeah, the $2,000.
Actually, 60 plus 40. So it's
I
not
mean
as
that's
much.
between the hotel, food, buying knives. She got 12, I got 2. So yeah, you're gonna need a couple grand when you go to Blade Show.
Hey, Burger King's cheese sticks are really
Well,
good.
hell yeah, William.
I want
Free
to get.
stuff's cool.
I want to get more than just a 4-pack next. They put 4 in this big ass container, bro. 4. They couldn't just give you a bunch for the
They
price.
put 4 in that whole big box.
Yeah.
That's enough to like hold 3
And in the
chili
bag,
dogs.
and in that big old bag thing,
Yeah,
there was 4 cheese nuggets.
that's crazy.
I was like, what the fuck?
William says, I like free stuff. I keep trying all the time.
But Marlboro, right?
But
My
you-
daughter gets
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff. She
Dude.
collects those Marlboro
I did
points, miles,
marble
everything.
shit in the 80s, man. Let me tell you a little story.
And she's got a lot of points because she's about to get some stuff worth some money.
Y'all want to hear a funny story? I made the front page of
We
the
don't want to
newspaper.
free Palestine. We want them to die.
I made a front page of the paper.
Bye, Riri.
Where I lived because of Marlboro. Back in the 80s, they had the Marlboro points thing, whatever. And I bought that yellow Surveyor canoe looking kayak.
Yeah, I had a canoe
You blow it up,
back in the
sees 2
80s.
people. Well, it was late spring in northwestern Pennsylvania, which means it was still about 50-some degrees.
Oh, yes, when you went down the river.
I went down the river. I mowed my grandparents' yard. They had a cabin out in the woods.
This was
man.
before
It
he
was
met
like
me, so he was a dork then.
most excellent dudes. It was like one of the things you see in a movie, And right next to the cabin, down over the bank a little ways,
BK's
was-
here sucked too, Lou.
was the Allegheny River. Well, after I got done mowing the
Look, he
yard,
said I live in PA.
okay, well, this is Warren County, Pennsylvania, by
Western. The
by
shittiest place you can ever live.
northwestern Pennsylvania, by Erie, right by the Lake Erie.
It's
about
like 3 hours from Ohio.
70 miles inland. But anyway, I'm going put my little rubber raft in the damn son of a bitch.
I
Had me
can't
a
stand a Commonwealth state.
big old coley thing of mixed, I think it was
Tyrants.
Canadian Windsor or something and Seagrams or some shit mixed together.
Good night, William. I will text you on Instagram when I send you some stuff.
And anyway, I go down the river. I've done it 100 times.
East
No
Central.
big deal.
East Central PA.
Well, the river was up a little bit. And I went by these islands, and I went to the right side of the islands. Central PA, I heard you.
Okay, we're in
And I went by the side of the islands on the left side, and there was this branch coming off a tree off an island, and I just kind of pushed up on it to get under it. Well, when I did, the front of the little rubber boat come up, flipped me out of it. Boat took off. All my stuff took off. I had a pair of shorts on, a t-shirt. That was it. No shoes, no nothing. And I swim to shore and panic because I wasn't really expecting that
You're
to happen.
welcome, William.
And I get on this island, and the grass is about as tall as me, and the trees are a lot taller. And I'm like, well, if I can get to the other side, I know there's civilization on the other side. That's where the state police barracks and all that shit is, roughly in that area. I don't even know where I'm at the time. So I get across the island, and there's another little piece of the river. So I had to swim across it, get to the next island, beat my way across with a stick in this tall-ass grass, cut my feet up, and anyway, I get over there, and finally I can see, but it's like a long way across. It's like 250 yards, maybe even 300 yards to the closest house. Well, I see this little old lady, about 80 years old, bent over in the garden doing her flowers around her house.
And he liked that too.
And it was hot, dudes, trust me. But anyway, I'm like, hey, and I'm yelling. And finally she pokes up and she looks and she looks at me and says, call 911. I'm stranded on this damn island. And the river was really fast.
Hold on, I'm reading something.
There was no way I was swimming across that part. It was shallow. Not too shallow to where you can walk across it, but shallow enough to drown your ass.
Lou says something's on fire. I'm seeing smoke. Yeah, my doobie's on fire, bro.
So anyway,
Doobie.
she runs in the house. Next thing you know, every fire department, rescue squad in Warren County.
William said, before I go, Amazon's got a Kaiser Crocodile and Nitro V for $29. Figures, man, I ain't got no money.
Everybody run over there and buy that thing for $29.
Lou said he's got it.
There you go.
He said have it.
So anyway, I hear all these sirens. And I mean, it was like every fire department, rescue squad you could imagine. I was actually surprised that a helicopter wasn't flying around. Anyway, these guys in a rubber boat with a motor on it, they tried to come to me and couldn't come to me. That's how fast the river was. So I had to walk down to the end of the island.
William needs a sugar mama.
Because by the time they left, they would drift down the island that far. So I walked down there, got in the boat. As soon as I hit land, I used to swim in the island. Oh, yeah. Oh, so did I.
Us too.
But it was like I said,
we did
late
bass
spring.
tournaments in the Allegheny.
It was late spring. So, it's pretty high up from the rains and it melt off all the snow and all that bullshit.
Later, William.
And so they got me in the rubber boat, took me to shore, and I remember this big old woman with a sheet running at me. And I'm like, what the hell is she doing? Well, as she's running at me with this big white sheet, the two dudes behind me strip my clothes off me. And she holds me in this sheet and picks me up in the air, slams me on a gurney, and they have me in the ambulance going to the hospital. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Now, I'm pretty drunk. I will say that. I'm like, what are y'all doing? You might have hypothermia. It's only 52 degrees out, and the water temperature is only 42 and some odd bullshit. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm just drunk. That's all I kept saying. No, I'm good. I'm just drunk. Don't worry about it. And they're like, no, you're going to hospital. But next thing you know, I go to work Monday morning, and I'm on the front goddamn page of the newspaper. No lie, bros. It's crazy as hell, man. All over Marlboro fucking points.
Yeah, but Rolf really had a nice camel jean jacket somebody stole in New Jersey.
Bastards.
Motherfucker. All the way the fuck out there for him.
Yes, you did. Here, take that with you. I'm good. Yeah. Wild times. I want Mo Patty to be my knife sugar mama. Yeah, she does have expensive taste. Yes, she does. She has some sweet ass knives too. Yeah, we hung out with her for a while. She stayed in the same hotel we did.
Yeah, she was.
I think she got there a little late.
She wasn't really feeling it. She took a long ride. It really broke her down a little bit.
Yeah,
You know,
being tired and
she did.
you
This
guys
was her
know.
first Blade show without Billy.
I'm not going to say.
I understand exactly how she felt. You know,
we tried to cheer her up.
She's okay.
She was good.
But it was.
But you could tell
it was hard for her, guys.
And
super duper
we
hard
could tell
for her.
So
I was just talking to her today. She texted me out the blue.
Yep, we talked to her today. Everything's cool.
She just wanted somebody to take care of.
Yeah. She stayed in the same hotel, Lou.
Yep. Right. She was on the first floor. She was lucky.
Yeah, we were on the 5th floor.
Yeah, fucking had to trek a goddamn mile to get to your room.
And pay $700 damn for it.
And yet it was a no smoking room after paying all that money for it. And then we had to go downstairs every other hour or whatever to have a cigarette. Pain in the ass.
But they were clean rooms and everything. They had a nice pool, nice socializing area out back.
Well, the pool was small, but
two stainless steel barbecues full of gas if you want to throw some steaks on the grill. It was sweet. Yeah, Lou, she's a good woman. Nothing wrong there.
Yeah. I felt it. I felt her, her anxiety and her pain when I had first seen her and she ran over and grabbed me and hugged me, and I could feel it wasn't like one of those I just met you, tap me on the back. It was a real hug. And when she left.
Just saying, she may be watching us right now and listening in.
That's right. Well, I didn't think of that, but I don't care.
She checks us out all the time.
I love that lady.
Talks to Barb all the day. Oh, that's your phone. What the hell am I doing with that?
She's a good lady. Dude. Yeah, she might be sleeping. That's
yes, sir, Mick. Yeah, but they're in the Midwest. She lives in Missouri. What time is it here?
She drove.
What time does your clock say?
1:27.
So it's like midnight.
Yeah. She might come
or
in.
11.
She may come in.
Depending on where she lives.
Either way, I'll see her tomorrow. She comes into my lives.
But yeah, guys, if any of y'all go to Blade Show or never been to Blade Show,
go to Blade Show, dudes.
It's
in Atlanta, because it's my only one I've ever been to, and I like it. It's the biggest. It's the baddest.
Something else.
It's really, really out there, man. And the people, it's almost like everybody's a robot. There was not one ignorant person except the person who stole Caleb's
patch,
his badge, off his backpack.
The
troll one that he bought.
The troll patches that we all just came out with.
Bushcraft
had it made,
and
Blue made the pattern.
They ripped it right off his backpack while
we were walking through booth to booth. He said he felt it, but he didn't really think. What's that?
Makes it, hey Barbie, keep Blue away from Mo Patty. Caleb catch him.
No, because he's like, I felt something, but I didn't think, I thought it was just somebody bumping into me. And then when he turned around, his patch was gone.
I would have screamed at top of my lungs. Who has video where we were just standing? I want to see who stole
and
my
his patch was on good.
Because there was millions, not millions, but there was thousands of people just having their cameras either live or video, and I watched everybody. I'm on so many videos.
It was so crowded Friday afternoon.
And I feel bad.
Oh my God. It was like
I'm surprised you didn't hear
squeezing through the aisles, and you had lots of room.
Hi, Tyler. Hi.
It was like 5 feet across, 6 feet across.
Tyler Hi just came in.
What's up, Tyler? This is a knife channel. We talk about knives, review knives. If you're into knives, you will understand what we're doing.
Hi,
if you're
Tyler,
not, just ask and we'll tell you.
So saying 19 people, what's going on here? 13. Look.
Patty's mine, Mick. Lou, you're a nut.
Patty. Her name is Trish.
Yeah, her name
What's
is Trish.
What's up with this?
What?
There it goes.
It ain't my fault. It's your phone.
It says 15, mine says 13.
Whatever.
This is weird.
Who cares? If there's 2 people in there, we'll have fun.
I have finally returned. I joined y'all's live a while back. Oh, cool. Well, welcome back,
Yeah,
Tyler.
I think I actually remember you.
Are you sub to my Barbie EDC girl?
Oh yeah, not even worry about my channel. Just hey, you subbed to my shit.
My channel's better.
Well, it goes to me.
My channel's better than most. Because I'm badass Barbie.
Lay it out, Pete. What's going on,
What's
brother?
up, Pete? What are these knives you speak of?
We don't speak of knives.
See, he's been listening the
We
whole
speak
time.
of steel.
He's been listening the whole time. Oh man, brother.